Hi, everybody, and good to see you again in 2021. I would like to wish you all the best and health and safety for 2021. So welcome to the CC Executive Interview here in at the CARE community. Today, I'm very honored and very happy to have Vincenzo Scarlato with me. He was the Marketing Director of IRIDEOS in, there in Milano in Italy. We're gonna be very tough on him on this time, and we're gonna ask him some questions because we really would like to know what's going on, because over the last period we heard a lot about IRIDEOS. So Vincenzo, buongiorno.
Buongiorno, Eric. How are you?
I'm fine. I see you're nicely in Milano.
Yes, nicely, even though today the weather is not great, but I mean, we can live with it.
Yeah, we see a lot of snowstorms in the northern part of Europe, and in the south of the Alps we have a lot of rain.
Yes.
So yeah. So let's move right into it, Vincenzo. We've been seeing globally a surge in the consumption of digital services, amplified, of course, by the pandemic, with an increase of internet traffic that created more demand for hyper-connected data centers. So today, together with you, we have the opportunity to get the first-hand view from Milano, Italy, meeting IRIDEOS. So what does IRIDEOS do? And can you give us your point of view, please?
Sure. Before answering your questions about the effect of the pandemic, let me take a step back, say a few words about IRIDEOS. Well, first of all, we are a telco and data center operator in Italy. We focused on business customers exclusively. We go from SMEs to large corporations and obviously carriers and OTTs and CDN players. We're a result of the merge of a number of small and medium-sized operators. Names like Infracom, Cloud Italia, Enter, just a few of the operators that we merged into IRIDEOS. In terms of assets, we have an extensive fiber optic network. We have fiber along the main motorways and the ducts on the Adriatic coasts, going from the south to the north, from the south where the main landing stations are. We also have a number of metro networks in the larger cities, and a number of industrial and touristic districts where we deploy our own fiber network. But of course, our key asset is probably the Avalon Campus in Milan, which is the largest internet hub in Italy. It's located in Milano Caldera, where the Milano Internet Exchange is. And the Avalon Campus is really the heart of the Italian internet network. So, I mean, going back to your question to the effect of the pandemic in 2020, what we have seen, obviously, is an increase in traffic. But in this respect, since we are not consumer-oriented, we have, and since we have mainly business customers, the data consumption has been compensated by the large number of offices that remain closed with people working from home. So the increase has been more, if you want, in terms of the good old voice traffic. Because something that we have not considered often is that people at home obviously doing more video, but also the good old voice traffic increased tremendously. We're selling voice traffic to resellers, to carriers. So this has been one noticeable increase. But even more importantly is what happened in our data centers. Since our business is about connecting different operators with OTTs and the streaming operators, we've seen a surge in the number of cross connections that have been requested during the pandemic, which, to be honest, has been also a tough job during the darkest moments of the pandemic, because of people getting organized with the people that had to perform these cross connections.
Yeah, I can imagine, because it's really difficult to have everybody on site all the time, and together with all the restrictions, it must have been a really tough job to get that organized, and to get that organized well, and to answer the demand, the increasing demand of the customers, of course.
Yes, because probably all the carriers were seeing an increase in traffic, and to manage the traffic appropriately, they needed to have proper interconnections and cross connections. And well, you know, we did our job.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you mentioned the Avalon campus, Vincenzo, which is actually the largest Italian internet hub for neutral co-location. Can you tell me a little bit more about your Avalon campus?
Sure. Well, as you said, it's the largest interchange point in Italy. We have more than 150 operators connected. All the main OTT players are there, and the CDN networks are there. So let me say, if you do business in Italy in the connectivity space, that's the place to be. Most traffic is exchanged on our cross connections in Italy. Avalon is also the regional network gateway for Google Cloud and Microsoft Azure. AWS is reached through the Milan Internet Exchange. So if you are a business customer, you definitely want to be there to connect to the main cloud platforms. On top of that, if you look at the data center market in Italy, it's very much concentrated in the Milan area. The biggest, the largest players are there: Equinix, Data4, SuperNAP, Aruba. All of them are connected to Avalon Campus, mostly directly, a few of them through the Milan Internet Exchange. But once again, everybody needs to connect at a certain point to the Caldera area, and in particular to the Avalon Campus. What we have done in this respect, as I said, we've aggregated a number of different companies. We now have probably around 70%, we estimate, of the total surface available in Milano Caldera. And so we've built a distributed meet-me room system for cross-connection across all the 25 rooms that we have in the campus. So this is particularly important because it makes irrelevant in which of the rooms your servers are located, because you can enjoy the same type of cross connection that you have in the main rooms. And now we have expanded this system even further to our new data center, which is less than 5 kilometers away, which is called, probably without much fantasy, Avalon II.
So Iridio has a new data center which is called Avalon II. Could you tell us more about this new facility? What does it add to the Iridio's service portfolio? Yes. And to the customers?
Sure. Well, first of all, it is brand new because we launched it in December last year. It's literally a small expansion of the campus because we definitely needed to provide more space and energy to our customers. We're running at full capacity in Avalon Campus. So this new space is around 300 square meters, half a meg of energy. As I said, is less than 5 kilometers from the campus. But what is more important is the fact that Avalon II is connected to the Avalon Campus with a massive quantity of fibers. This is done in order to provide the same type of cross connection, and I'm talking passive cross connection, the standard ones that are available inside the campus are also available in Avalon II. So you can connect to any of the 150 operators or OTTs or whatever in the Avalon Campus exactly in the same way you do in the campus, with the same pricing, with the same features.
And with the same quality of service and...
Same quality. It's a passive cross connection. Okay. We even implemented 2 different fiber paths that are reaching the Avalon II for obviously added security. And so you can choose to have a dual path cross connection so that automatic crossover happens in case, for example, of a fiber cut, because we're moving outside of the campus. So we needed to take into account these events. So with this dual path cross connection, we provide added security to our customers, since the cross connections are now fundamental to the business. Last but not least, Avalon II is also being committed to sustainability. IRIDEOS signed the European Climate Neutral Data Center Pact in a few weeks ago. So the new data center fully responds to the requirement of the pact. And on top of that, we selected the equipment like the Novec 1230, the clean agent fire suppression that is respecting all the environmental requirements.
So completely ready for the future. That's what you're saying.
Yes, that's what we need. And obviously, we're also looking beyond Avalon II because, as I said, it's a small expansion. We're also planning a further expansion of the Avalon campus because we're seeing a strong increase in demand. You know that the Italian market at the moment is literally exploding. The main regions from the OTTs, the public cloud providers arrived here with Amazon last year. We're waiting for Microsoft. Google has done an announcement for the new region. So I think that we'll be seeing a lot of business, a lot of interesting things happening in the next future.
Well, so a lot of exciting times ahead, actually. Correct?
Correct. Absolutely correct.
So, Vincenzo, thank you very much for this executive interview and give us the insight of IRIDEOS and the new Avalon II data center in Caldera, Milano, Italy. I would like to thank you again for this for the content you gave and you provided us. So I would like to wish you a fantastic day, a fantastic future ahead with IRIDEOS, and I'm sure you're gonna do this and accomplish that. And for you out there, guys, I would like to thank you so much. Stay tuned. More executive interviews are coming up with the carrier community, and look out for us because we're here and we're here to stay, and we'll go give you the information first. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Stay healthy. Stay safe. And from Vincenzo, live from Milano.
Thank you. Thank you, Eric. And thank you, everybody, for listening.
Thank you so much, guys. And with these famous words from Vincenzo. Ciao for now and see you next time. Ciao.